That's this. Here again at the land sculpture at Gun Hill, St. George. This land sculpture is a famous landmark in the parish of St. George. It was built by an officer at the station by the name of Captain Henry Wilkinson. It was built in 1838. It was carved and sculpted by Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at the Gun Hill Signal Station. You can see that the land needs to do a good paint job now. At one point, this land was painted in the Rasta colors, sometime in the early 90s, which was red, yellow, and green, which the Rastas would refer to it as ice, gold, and green. But then it was later painted. That was temporarily, so it was later painted back in its usual white color. Yes, guys. This lion statue depicts a lion resting his paw on a big round ball. Yes, this is the big round ball here, and this is the lion's paws. Yes, this lion sculpture is an iconic sculpture, and it is a famous landmark in the parish. Yes, guys. Back to Gun Hill Main Road and the view of the island, looking across to the parish of St. George, St. Philip, and Christchurch. Mostly St. George and Christchurch. And you can see the tower for St. George Parish Church from here as well. You can see all into the capital city of Bridgetown. And you can also see the top of Roberts Manufacturing, which is in St. George as well. Yes, guys. The line at Gun Hill, St. George, Barbados. This is a famous landmark that you will pass on your way to the parish of St. John. If you're going to St. John Parish Church, which is another historic site on the island, you will most likely pass here on your way there. St. John Parish Church is a historic site, and it offers excellent views of the East Coast as well. And it also has a place in there reserved in the cemetery, reserved for persons who died from the cholera outbreak. There's a place in that cemetery reserved for them, and it's also the final resting place of our late Prime Minister David Thompson, who served as Prime Minister for 2 years, 2008 to 2010. He died in office, and he was our Prime Minister. He's the one that introduced free bus fare for school children in Barbados and helped the poor people in Barbados as well. He was a member of the Democratic Labour Party. I'm not going to be political here, but I'm just saying, because he was buried in St. John Parish Churchyard, so I'm not going on that political road at all, but I'm just saying that highlighting the life of David Thompson and what he did for the country. So yes, guys, the lion sculpture at Gun Hill, St. George, and you'll be passing it if you're on your way to St. John Parish Church or Arcade the World. Even if you're going to Harrison's Cave and you're going across country route, like coming from Christchurch from the airport, and you're going to Harrison's Cave, you will also pass here. You can use this as one of your routes, and you end up at Jack in the Box Gully. Yes, this is also a route to Jack in the Box Gully as well, and it also leads to the parish of St. Joseph, Bathsheba, which is on the east coast of Barbados, in St. Joseph, which is another popular, famous surfing spot. You will use this road here, and you will be passing this famous lion sculpture on your way to Bathsheba, which is a popular surfing spot on the island. Yes, guys, overlooking the St. George Valley again. And you can be overlooking the south and east of the island. Yes, there's the lion sculpture at Gun Hill, St. George, Barbados. Yes, there's a view back down the road. So thank you guys for watching again, and have a blessed evening.